Oh, hello there. If you're here, you must be interested in a Fossilocke. My name is Professor Camyo, but most people just call me Jake. I am one of the leading minds on fossil research and fossil Pokemon. That's right, fossil Pokemon. Fossil Pokemon are Pokemon that lived many years ago, and with the power of today's technology, we are able to restore these Pokemon into being into our world today, so that they may have a future tomorrow. All we require is a fossil containing one of those Pokemon's DNA. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, back to the question of what is a Fossilocke? Well, there are many different styles of a Fossilocke. For example, this is a Fossilocke in the Pokemon games Sword and Shield. It starts off as any other Nuzlocke would. You catch one Pokemon per route, you nickname each of your Pokemons to create a stronger bond, and if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead. However, unlike other Nuzlockes, in this Nuzlocke, you are going to be doing a lot of catching and trading. Any Mon caught will be swapped out for a fossil, or fossil Pokemon, of the same type and level as the Pokemon you caught on that route. So if we catch a level 5 Magikarp who is a water type, we have to bring in a water type fossil who is also level 5. Make sense so far? Any excess Mons caught on routes may be used as a life token. Once a life token is used, it is placed in a trash box, not a death box. Note, each fossil may only have 3 lives. Each of your fossil Pokemon will have 1 life of their own, and then they are able to consume 2 other Pokemon in your box to create 3 lives. And the last rule is your starter can be whatever fossil Pokemon you like. In this particular Nuzlocke, we used Tyrunt as our starter. Moving on to a fossil Nuzlocke in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This one's Nuzlocke rules are a tiny bit different due to game mechanics. So, it starts off the same, with the standard Nuzlocke rules of catching 1 Mon per route, nicknaming those Mons so that you grow a stronger bond with them, and if any Mon faints, it's considered dead, using the same 3 life rule. However, in this particular Nuzlocke, we will be treating this as a somewhat rock Nuzlocke as well, due to mechanics hindering trade and the Grand Underground until after the first gym. So, in this particular Nuzlocke, your starter will be a Geodude of your choice in the Ravaged Path, which is the earliest you can get a rock-type Pokemon in these particular games. So, keeping in mind the rule of your starter can be whatever it wants to be, we kind of keep that rule here with it kind of has to be Geodude, but it can be Geodude of any nature, of any gender. If you want to shiny hunt for the Geodude, you can do that. The Geodude of your choice in this case. Along with the first Onix encounter in Orberg Mine, so that we have a couple Pokemon going into this, but nothing too crazy. And so after you defeat the first gym, you make your way to Eterna City, where you will find the Underground Man's house. Once we reach that, we'll be able to access the Grand Underground and hunt for our first fossil. In this particular Nuzlocke, the first fossil you encounter, or mine up, will be a static encounter, meaning that you can take that fossil and go back to Orberg City, into the Orberg Mine Museum, and transform that particular fossil into the Pokemon it is designed to be. After that, however, each time you catch a Mon on a route, if you want to trade that Mon for a new fossil, it will have to be paired with a fossil from the Underground Mine as well. So, from the second encounter onward, you will have to dig up a fossil and pair that fossil with a Pokemon of the same type to trade it for that Pokemon. So for example, we have We have caught a Magikarp. So we go into the Grand Underground and dig ourselves up another fossil. Once we have that fossil and that Pokemon, we trade those Pokemon over for the Pokemon of the same type as the Pokemon that was caught. Make sense? These particular sets of rules are a little bit more complicated than the previous rules, but more or less the same. And that about wraps that up. So I hope that cleared up a little bit of questions you may have had about Fossilocks or Fossil Nuzlockes. So as always, I'll see you guys in the next one, and remember to love from your core. Peace out.